this is right here for all my men. I said I'm gonna start doing a little bit more man content, because I definitely want to, get the story. I play my part in life. So, um, but I believe it's so important as a man that we keep a fight down on the inside, that we keep fighting every single day. And what I mean by that is that we fight who we are versus who we should be. I believe that's the sole reason why a lot of men kind of turn out the way that they do, make the decisions and all that, and then their story just kind of go off somewhere else, or they go to sleep, or they end up in jail, because there's no fight down on the inside, because we give in too much of who we are. But I will say that because that's all we know. That's why I think I believe it's so important that we have to submit to God. That's the only person that can tell us about us and we listen. That's the only person where he can say something and we probably ain't scared of nothing, but that fear that comes with those words, because that's the all knowing. And when the army just comes down and that's all that type of stuff, it grabs a hold that hey, you don't do that. This is, and I believe that's so important that we have God in our life as men, because that's the only person that's going to tell us who. Because let me tell you something, as men, we're going to make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to make bad decisions. We're going to make bad turns because we give in so much into who we are. And guess what? Who we are is full of generational curses, the sins of our fathers, loyalty to our friends, and want to be the cool kid, care about what other people say to us. It's so much that's inside that will cause us to go in a different direction, will cause us to make those bad, because we don't know nothing else. We don't know nothing else. And we don't know that there's another person on the side of this. There's more to you, a part of you that's going to make the right decision, a part of you that's going to go in the right direction. But it is so important that we get that covering for God, because that's the only person that can break us and rebuild us at the same time, versus somebody else telling us and now we just broken and we don't know what else to do. But when you hear it from God, he not only just do that, but he molds you back. He show you what you did wrong. He show you the direction that you should have took. He show you all those things. So it is so important that we submit, because if we don't got nobody telling us about us, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna keep going in the same direction. It is so important. And not only just that, when we find ourselves with God and he telling us all of that, we start to build a different generation. The blood start to turn a little bit. It start to get clean. It start to get cleansed. And our kids will start making better decisions. But it is so important as men that we submit to God and allow him to build us and mold us in the form that he will have